This is on the top of my list. So I was going to build a home, and if I wanted to put all that effort in, I would be up on Shasta, on Cold Creek up here. I've looked at this house personally and with numerous buyers. It's on the edge of Mount Shasta, so moments to walk, ride down to town, up against McLeod Railroad that's dismantled, and the tunnel trails or the gateway trails. So you could walk out of this property, which is right here in front of me, and climb the mountain. No one is ever going to build behind you. There's a couple houses listed in the $1 million range here. It's a 3+ acre lot that has easily north of $10,000 worth of upgrades. It's a west facing driveway, which I like personally as a being around building. This driveway, you could keep it here, you could relocate it. Power, probably about anywhere from $5,000 to $8,000 to bring it up to the site, which the site has been cleared. You don't have to use this site, but this is what they were thinking. Filtered views is what I would say. Maybe some of those trees could be taken down. Filtered eddy views. Oh, if you could smell, it's just, the temperature here is just outrageously right. It's just great right now. Again, it's a quiet lot. Some gorgeous trees, great light, really quiet. Lots up here are 2.5 acres. You may be able to take down some of those trees. The CC&Rs in this subdivision, Cold Creek, prohibit advertised ongoing VR, vacation rental. You possibly could do some word of mouth stuff, but they clearly state. So there's your power and a meter. Taking you to the back of the property, and water has been brought up to the site. I believe there's a well, and not a well, but water's been brought to the site. It's a community water system. They have their own wells, but I'm taking you back out here, which I would say in Mount Shasta, if you were to own a home, you're up against national forest in the mountain. This is what makes my heart throb about living up here, is just being able to walk out and get on these tracks and hike. Yes, at some point you'll have rails to trails coming through here. The biking trail is that way, but this is pretty special. See a few stragglers, mostly 99% homeowners walking up and down. This area is pretty well kept track of by the neighbors, community watch. There's no grows up here that I've been seeing or any of that kind of stuff going on. It's just there's the trail. Just too many other areas that are going to be less problematic, less nosy. So really safe. I would leave my house unlocked up here, like I do. I live on the railroad tracks. My house is unlocked right now. My wife walks in the afternoons by herself here since 2005. There's the power. So great light. A couple different building sites available. Wouldn't take much to, if you didn't want to be right here. And there's your water. Power's turned off. Had the breaker unlocked right now, so I can't start that, but probably have outrageous water. And it's a community well. So if you have any issues, you're going to have the whole community punching one well, hooking it back up. It's being monitored. If it starts going low or doing anything, which, like I said, if Mount Shasta starts having trouble with water, it's going to be a bigger issue than Mount Shasta. But I'm not a geologist, so I guess I should keep that to myself. There you go. Cold Creek, 250 plus, I think. I'd come in at 250, 240, something like that. That's what I'm thinking. We could ask them to mark the corners and find out about those trees back there. And if they're on the railroad property, they're just gorgeous. Look at those stands. I say I would, on the second story or even just up on a good raised foundation, you're gonna have a gorgeous sunset up here. Hope that helps. This is my one of my top choices if I was to be asked.